Hello my beautiful audience. Today Truth Detective is going to be reading you some of my dreams. And I have a lot of them. And I also have a lot of problems. Most of these are problems at the same time. But my first dream over here is that I want to be an art aficionado that art buyers consult. So kind of an art consultant, you know. I want to be the guy at the top of the art world ladder to be able to say to you that, hey my man, this art is so beautiful, and because you have no sensibility in yourself at all, I'm coming to you to tell from my authoritative place that you should invest millions of dollars into this painting, man. That's my first dream. And the next dream, I want a limousine and my own car driver. Well, of course, no, like who wouldn't want their own limousine and their own car driver? That's like common sense, you know. And then we start to blend the line between fact and fiction. I don't know if this has kind of already happened, maybe not. When people didn't understand my art, I became a model, you know. That's kind of like a quote from like an interview, you know. Maybe it's one of my dreams also to become this, you know, person that everybody just wants to interview because I'm so smart and handsome and beautifully cool, you know. Then the next, this is more kind of an observation from my life. Some people have recognized my obsessions, some have fueled them. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, over here, all of my money has been made perfectly legally, you know. That could be in an interrogation situation. I'm a workaholic, even though no one pays me and I'm poor. You know, well, that's pretty close to truth then. I never find roads I like very much. Well, that's very true of me. You know, I want my own road. You know, I didn't like any other road. That's part of my dream, if you don't understand it. When I get stressed, I hit the road, and I mostly don't like the roads, you know. And I own my own American football team and a stadium. Like, holy shit, that's a pretty big goal. When I was young, I thought about becoming a mafia boss. Well, yeah, I did, you know. I don't know if that has already happened. I'm so rich that I don't really have to save money. You know, like who saves money? No, I'm so rich I don't have to. I have a person that writes tweets for me. Her name is Jenny. Yeah, I have my own Twitter, you know. I have a person that comes over here and picks up these post-it notes, so I don't have to do that. I just hire people, you know, to like run my life, so I can just, you know, look cool in front of the camera. I buy a lot of sexy clothes for all the women I like. Well, of course. I eat the absolute purest and the healthiest foods, and I'm always happy. You know, like, yeah, that's just my style. In my mansion there's a room of mirrors. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm not gonna read that, that's too indecent. I want my own theme park and a band of cheerleaders. That's hilarious. I want my own band of cheerleaders. Okay. Even Muslim women love me, especially Muslim women. I don't know. They're okay. The other... Okay, I'm just like... Man, that's indecent. Well, it's not so indecent. My cheerleader girls are also a singing and dancing group, you know. That's one of my dreams also. They have great legs, yeah. Okay. Okay, here's a dream. I want to be someone that matters. Maybe an artist cannot change the world. I don't know, maybe it's right. Here I have written, why can't I be someone else? Why do I have to be this guy? It's more of a wish. Okay, this is a pretty confident, this is a pretty confident thought. I'm just the right type of a person for a man or a show about one man and 20 women seeking his love. I don't know, that might be that might be already true. Okay. This one is really good. This one is an observation. This might be one of the most valuable things, Like this is really valuable, even though it's just a post-it note, so I'm gonna read it to you. I'm afraid of running out of things even though I still have plenty of them left. Scarcity mentality. Can you understand? Okay. This one is good. This one is also kind of confident. If the cameras were there or if the cameras were here, I would know exactly what to do, so bring them on. Like, I believe that 100%, that if there were cameras, I would be like, I would know what to do. I would know better what to do if there were cameras than if there was not cameras, Okay, here's a very good, dream. I want my own private jet and a professional pilot. Well, of course, who wouldn't want that? Okay, that was the recipe for success. I'm not gonna tell that to you because you're not worthy of that. People pay me like I'm a plastic surgeon. Well, yeah, I'm much better than any one of those plastic surgeons. And I don't have to even use a knife on you. I also have a hot bubble bath in the mansion, but I rarely use it. The ladies over there. Okay. Okay, here's one of my kind of thoughts about life. I think plastic surgery is in no way worth it. But then a question, why am I alone then? I don't know. Here I have a kind of notion of mine, kind of like, this is the way life is. I can't be somebody else. This is all I have to work with. But then I question it. How do I know that? What if that's not actually true? Like, what if I could be somebody else? Well, you see in my life that I have drastically changed myself. Some things you can change though. I want my own harem of girls. Yeah, about 15 of them. Yeah, like 15 would be like pretty good. I think 15 is fine. I became a millionaire aged 27 and I'm now 27. It's gonna be happening pretty soon. That's gonna believe. I waste too much time considering poor purchases because I'm poor. Well, that's pretty true. I'm not gonna tell you that. That's too embarrassing. I change the way I work all the time. I find better ways to work, even though I don't get paid to do this. I can repair spaceships just by talking dirty to them. And the spaceships love it. Holy shit. Sorry is not part of my vocabulary, so I never use it. Or so I never say it. I very easily start to insist on ways that don't work. This is starting to sound like some, like going out on a date with Truth Detective. I don't really want to marry or have one girlfriend. I'm more of a harem type. Yeah, that's right, I want like 15, women. I just, don't want that kind of, one thing, Like, imagine a man wearing just one suit. It's gonna fucking stink at some point, You should have 15 of them. I have over 50 of the nicest suits in the world in my wardrobe. And that's like a dream. I really, at the point I only have this one. I'm gonna have a new one pretty soon. I hope that I will get to... I managed to pay for it though. I want a private jet and a home. I want a private jet and homes in at least 15 countries. Yeah. I never waste my time going on dates or arranging things like that. That's true. Sometimes I hope for death so I would be free of living and maybe enjoy heaven. Well, that's true also. One of my dreams is to be able to be so rich that I could sleep in like $1,000 suits like this. I would want to be so rich that I could just, not care and just sleep in them. Wear them all day, I would wear just suits, nothing else. Because I have noticed that, holy shit, like when you wear a suit, everything becomes smooth. Man, that's a good line. Okay. One of my girlfriends is named Lucy. She's a writer too. She writes detective fiction. Yeah, but that's a pretty good idea. Sometimes I feel like I'm guided by unseen forces. Yeah. Here's the line. I want to be so rich I can sleep in $1,000 suits. I want to wear suits all day because suits make everything so smooth, Okay, here's one. I want my teeth pain to go away. That's why I hired my own dentist. I hired the best one. I tried telling about my love to a woman once, but it didn't go so good. Maybe I was too young. Okay, here's one of my last dreams. I want to sing and dance, but not to be seen doing it. Okay, yeah, that was my dreams.